Hello, welcome to Violet's DIY Style. I'm Violet. If this is your first time to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new tutorial. And if you enjoyed this DIY, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. So today's decor, I'm going to share with you how I made these beautiful angel wings using some Dollar Tree supplies. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pick up 2 of these art canvas pictures, and then you're just going to go ahead and trace out, print out, or even freehand any kind of design you want on each one of your canvases. And I decided to go ahead and do some angel wings simply because I'm going to use these during Christmas time. But again, I wanted to start and make some decorations for Christmas already for the holidays. So I decided to go ahead and share with you how I'm going to make these. So what I did was I already had some angel wings kind of cut out from a previous project, so I just try to use it to make a larger size for my canvas. And then I did that to both of the canvases. Once I was done, I went ahead and grabbed some paint, and this is just a tan color from Apple Barrel, and then I just painted all around my angel wing. And there's another option you can do. I decided to do this way, but you can easily put canvas plaster all around your entire canvas and then let it all completely dry and then start painting and drawing your angel wing or decor over that layer of the plaster if you want it to be more three-dimensional, the entire picture. But since I didn't want that, I just wanted the angel wing to stand out, I went ahead and just painted the canvas this beige tan color. So once you're done, just go ahead and let it completely dry. And then what you're going to do is, what I did was I started off with the first canvas that I painted, since that one would dry faster. And I'm going to get some of the plaster from, you can use Dollar Tree, or to me it's just more cost effective if I buy a larger container. So this one I believe I got at Walmart, but you can purchase it anywhere. Just go ahead and get some kind of stucco tools, or even a paintbrush tool, and then you're just going to add some of that plaster onto your wing. And you're just going to form a layer of this plaster onto your wing. Just make sure you kind of make it as even as possible throughout your entire wing. It doesn't have to be perfect because you want that texture. I had a lot of fun at making this wall art, and I know I'm going to use this technique quite a few times for different DIYs that I'm going to be making, so stay tuned for those DIYs as well. So once you're done making and fixing up your first entire layer of the plaster that you put on your wing, as you can see, I'm just kind of not trying to make it as smooth, but just making sure that it's all even. And then I'm going to set it aside and let this one dry, and I'm going to do the second picture. And these are just the ones that I'm using, the tools that I'm using for this DIY that you can get at Dollar Tree as well. And these are for painting. So once the first layer is a little bit dry, it doesn't have to be completely dry. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and start grabbing a little bit of the plaster, and you're going to start making little round circles all around where the outline is of your wing. For 2 reasons. One, to cover up that outline because you don't want that to show. And then the second reason is just to make your wing a little bit larger, and that way you can start making the feathers of your wing. So all I did was just make little round circles, just using my tool, and kind of just adding a little bit of plaster on each one every time I made one of those feathers. And you don't need a lot, but just make enough to where you can get some kind of that 3D effect onto your picture. Like I said, I know I'm going to be using this technique for quite a few different. I'm having so much fun using this technique with the plaster to make different wall arts. I have quite a few projects in mind that I want to do and share with you guys, but let me know if any of you have already used this technique or used it in different DIYs and projects in your home, just to get some ideas and see what you guys have come up with. Maybe I'll make some of them myself if you guys let me know what you've done before or have done with this plaster as well for different arts and DIYs. So once you're done with your first layer, what you're going to do is just continue making different layers for your wings. And I just kind of went in between the first two wings to make another arch to make that second layer of feathers. And since you're adding this while it's still wet, the first layer, you're going to be able to play around with the first feathers as well as the second layer. And that way you can make more textures in different areas, or just kind of fix it up where you don't like it and then do it all over again. So just continue making layers after layer of these different wings, or feathers, I'm sorry, and then just go ahead and continue making them throughout your entire wing. And you can make them as large as you want, as big, symmetrical as you like. I kind of just went freehand and just continued making the different feathers throughout my wing. Just keep in mind that the more you add of that plaster, the more 3D it's going to look once it's all completely dry. But it also means that it's going to take a little bit longer for it to completely dry if you make it too thick. So just kind of keep that in mind and just play with the plaster until you get that thickness that you like and you're comfortable with, depending again on what kind of project you're making. So once you're done, just go ahead and set that aside, and you're going to do the exact same thing to your second wing. And then once they're dry, you're just going to go ahead, and I did the same paint that I painted the entire canvas, kind of dry painted or dry wash paint over my plaster wing. Then I added some of this metallic silver into that same paint, and I kind of just mixed it up, and I didn't even clean my brush. As you can see, that still has some of that tan color paint on there as well. And then I just used that silver to kind of outline each of the wings that I wanted to, just in different areas. You can add as much as you like or as little as you like. This is where more of your personal taste comes in. And since I'm going to use this for Christmas, I decided to go ahead and use the silver because that's the color that I'm going to use more and mainly in my living room area. So just go ahead and paint it any color you want. I'm using the metallic silver. You can use gold, green, red, or if you want to use this all year round in a little girl's room or an area in your home, just use the paint colors that match and suit that area of your home. So once you're done adding all that paint, before it completely dries, go ahead and grab some of your glitter. And this is just some, I believe it's 99 cents or 88-cent tube of glitter from Walmart. And then just add it onto your wing. And what that's going to do, it's going to stick to that paint that's still not dry, and it's going to attach to your wing. So I just left it alone and set that aside until it was completely dry. And while that one is drying, I'm just going to do the same technique onto my second wing. Just adding that beige paint first, and then I'm going to grab my paintbrush with the silver and just kind of outline and draw some kind of paint onto each one of the wings, just in different areas of each feather, just to give it more of that 3D look, and also so it would stand out more. I think this would look so pretty in pastel colors as well, like I said, for a little girl's room, or if you're doing a baby shower. There's just so many ideas of how you can use these. So again, before that paint completely dries, go ahead and add your glitter. And then you're just going to let this set it aside and let it completely dry as well. And then once it's all dry, just go ahead and remove all that extra glitter. And I just use a regular sheet just so I can put that glitter right back into the tube. And just kind of bang on the back of the wall picture, and you're just going to go ahead and remove all that glitter, and there you have it, some beautiful angel wings to use for Christmas like I am, or any time of the year. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.